coming up very shortly is an interview by Johan and Tara for Dr. Sopan. Now, Dr. Sopan is the guru of real estate. Now, this is something that interests me because I'm looking at investing in Thailand, and I'm so confused about what to go, where to go, I should say, not what to go, where to go, who to see, and just understanding the difference, about buying freehold, leasehold. It's just too confusing for me. So I believe that Dr. Sopan has answered all these questions in your interview.
Yep, that interview will take you through all that and more, and also about their seminars, which are very, very interesting, and they work to provide knowledge. And after that, we'll be taking a look at expat travel pics, where we're spending the last day in Chiang Mai with Kun Sansani. Welcome back to So This is Thailand, and we're here on Expert Advice with an expert who will come in very handy if you're looking to buy a house or a condo, looking to settle down, and hopefully he can provide us with some very useful insight. We're so pleased to welcome Dr. Sopon Pornchokchai, who is the president of the Thai Appraisal Foundation, joining us today.
Thank you.
It's very nice to have you on the show.
Fine.
Now, what is some very useful tips on how to look for that perfect property?
If you want to buy a house or something, you need to work hard. Conduct some research, make the comparison between properties,
Right.
so that you can have a right decision. Have to have handful information so that you can have confidence when you want to buy a house or a condominium in the city, because there are a lot of a variety of products for you to choose.
Right.
Well, as an appraiser, you must have a certain criteria, because you have to estimate the value of a home. So as a home shopper, I think when an appraiser would probably be the expert person to talk to. What are some of the things that you look for in determining, all right, this house is worth more, it's worth less, it will gain in value, or it will lose?
Yeah. First, we have to look from the market comparison approach. That is the comparison between the properties in the market, whether the price all the prices in the market match our value of our subject property or not. And also we may look from the income approach, that is how much we can earn. Like if you buy a condominium in the city, the return on investment, that is the return that we can gain every year, will be around 6%. Whereas the return of investment, that is the capital gain, will be around 5% per annum. So this is around 11% of the return.
So when you're approaching, it's not just looking to, let's say, buy property to live in, but you really have to look at it from an investment standpoint.
Yeah, like you buy a condominium, sometimes you may live there, or maybe you can put it for rent, short term or long term.
Sorry, just to clarify with some of the viewers who may not be familiar with the Thai Appraisal Foundation, what is it that you do?
It is a non-profit organization providing education on real estate for the public. We say that knowledge is not private property, so that it should be shared among those like home buyers or valuers or other professions related to real estate.
Well, I know some of the tricks in the real estate business are, as you mentioned, to limit the amount of information that the buyer might have. One thing that always confuses me, and maybe a lot of you watching the show might have the same question, is you see a lot of, let's say, new developments being built, and they use the word leasehold or freehold.
Yes.
What's the difference between the two, and is one better or worse for investment?
Freehold, that is, you can earn and can own with no limit of time. And leasehold in this country is typically 30 years. But if you lease for industrial or agricultural purposes, you can lease up to 50 years, but that is not applicable to a house. So normally it should be only 30 years. So this 30 years, the value of the property of the 30-year lease, what we call the leasehold value, should be lower than the freehold value.
Oh, so when you're looking at the cost of a condo unit, let's say, for comparing, a freehold...
1 million. The leasehold may be 600,000 or something.
It should be.
Should be. But sometimes the owners try to tell you that I will lease you another 30 years and another 30 years, so altogether will be 90 years, and that should be something like freehold. But that is just only something like propaganda or something. But actually, after the first end of the 30 years, you have to renew the lease, and then you have to pay again. Pay again according to the market value at that time. It should be a lot of money. So in this case, it doesn't mean that you just pay once.
So for freehold, after 30 years, you never know where you're going to end up?
We have, another occupants may come with more better offers, so the owners may lease to another guy.
Another question that foreigners, well, another choice that they might have is, we talk a lot about the different types of property here. You have apartments, you have condos, you have townhouses, you have standalone houses. Which ones are available to foreigners? Because I know, or people might be familiar with, as a foreigner, you're not allowed to own land except under certain circumstances.
Yes. If in the case that you bring in 40 million baht to invest in Thailand, you can buy land up to around 1,600 square meters, around 17,000 square feet to build your house. That can be done. But otherwise, you have to lease the property. If in the case of condominiums or owner-occupied apartments, you can buy up to 49% of the whole block.
Now, you mentioned before when you're looking for a place, you will need to do a lot of research. So when you're doing that research, what areas should you be looking at?
First, normally people just want to buy a house and then go to the sale office to buy it. So that is not a wise investment. So we have to shop around and also have to compare with the size of the property, with the management, or also the maintenance fee, or maybe the neighborhood, even the access, or even the legal document. So if you want to buy a house, maybe a few million, maybe no problem. But if you want to buy it at a higher price, say something like 5 million or more, you may need to hire a valuers or anyone to a lawyer to help. You can consult them on this.
In part of that, obviously, you mentioned you have to look at the surrounding area. Are there any future developments? I know there's a lot of construction for mass transit.
Yes.
You see BTS, MRT going in, so those property prices go up. But another big word we talk about on this program is the flood out there. As an expat or a foreigner who's residing here, and I'm looking at properties, obviously there's potential of flooding here. What are my risks, I guess, or what are my obligations, or the owner of the building, what are their obligations when we're looking at things like damage from flooding or from fire or from other natural disasters?
Actually, flooding won't make very negative effect to the house price. Like in Singapore, on Orchard Road, they flooded twice already. In Brisbane, 3 years, consecutive years already. So in Bangkok, even if this year flooding again, they may be just on a temporary basis. But I think in the long run, things should be better. And last year, flooding may be once in a full moon or something, so it won't affect much. Or in Hat Yai, they flooded a lot in the year 2010 and 2011, a big boom again because of the foreign investment, because of the tourism. So don't worry much. But if you, in the case of foreigners, we like to stay in the hub of the city, nearby the SkyTrain or the subway, so that we can commute easily. So that is a better idea instead of buying a house in the fringe or in outskirts.
I don't need to cut you off. One more question from my side. As you mentioned, in looking those areas about the hub in the city, I know there's a lot of traditional neighborhoods in areas of the city where experts seem to flock to. They're looking at the wireless road anywhere along Sukhumvit, perhaps at Thongla or the Ekamai area. But I know as we mentioned, the public transportation extends out beyond An Nut, looking across the river to Won Win Yai, and we have all things like the pink line, the purple line. What areas now seem to be the good areas to invest in your opinion?
The extension of the BRT, that is a good idea. And also the blue line on the Jalan Sinit Wong Road is also good. location because it's nearby the city. But the purple line to go to Bang Bo Thong, that is too far away. If we buy there, it won't be good because if you stay there and you haven't want to come to Silom, maybe you will spend an hour and also pay around 200 baht for come and go. That is too expensive. It is unlike in Manhattan, you have a line to Queens. That is okay because it's nearby. But Bang Bo Thong is something far away.
Good advice.
Yeah.
Thank you for providing us with your insight today. Now, for some of our viewers who might want the help of the Thai Appraisal Foundation or maybe want to participate in some of your seminars and workshops, where can they find you?
You can find from the website, the Thai Appraisal Foundation. You can search for the Google, and also we have web board. Or maybe you can ask a question, there was someone to answer. So you can go into that website. And also we have monthly forum so that everyone can come to learn something. And also we have the journal of the Thai Appraisal Foundation you can download free. That's why we said knowledge is not private property.
Very useful indeed. Thank you very much for joining us today.
You're welcome.
And do stay with us on So This is Thailand. We'll be right back.
And now we are standing right in front of Hall Kam Luang, or the majestic Royal Pavilion.
Yes, from here you can see the beautiful views at the back too. You can see the temple up the hill.
Oh yeah.
We call Wat Phra That Doi Kam in Thai.
Yes.
So from here you can see that the spire of the main building and the spire of the pagoda on the top is straight in the same position. So the concept is Doi Kam is representative of the religions. Hall Kam Luang as the king.
So on the ground floor, when we walk to the exhibition indoors, it's like we walk into His Majesty the King's heart, because I mean, this exhibition is a royal exhibition and reflects all his royal initiatives and all royal ideas in his work.
Yes, they call 6 decades of developments under the guidance of His Majesty the King Bhumibol. And altogether they have 9 zones together.
Yes.
This is some part of it.
Yes.
You can see it's about his project in Chilada Palace to the people.
And the second one is
About the royal reign. So next is the soil, plants, replacing opiums, enhancing agricultural potentials, and philosophy of efficiencies economy. This is all his project we have.
I really like this exhibition. It's easy to understand.
Yes, because they have some kind of like computer, vision, video slides to explain to us. It's easy for the people to practice and follow.
Yes, so I mean we can understand a kind of a difficult or special philosophy and make it easy, like the sufficiency economy. Yes, I think that's the idea is very good.
Okay.
Yeah, and it reflects also the wish of the king. That I mean, his wish is the happiness of Thai people. That's right. When we get closer to the pavilion, I can see that it's look more elegant. I mean, closer.
Yes, you can see many different details, especially for the post. We have 3 arts families together, Lampang, Lamphun, and also Chiang Mai. And also from the gable, you can see the symbol of the rabbits. That's come from the Chinese calendar, because our king, he was born in the rabbit years.
I can see patterns, that there are different kinds of patterns, but I mean when it comes together, so it can be together harmoniously.
That's right.
Yeah. What about the rooftop?
The rooftop we call Nok Karawek, one of the mythical animals that used to protect the area here, because Hall Kam Luang as a symbol of the palace from the king in the past.
Yes, and there are 8 icons, the symbol of the king.
Yes, to show his greatness and kindness that can protect us from all our countries.
Yes, like all 8 directions.
That's right.
That's great. And in Thai we call the Lanchakon.
That's
right. Paracha Lanchakon. And now we are sitting in the Royal Pavilion. Inside, oh, it looks like a pavilion in heaven. Yes. And I feel so close, heart to His Majesty the King.
Yes, and also all around we can see some mural paintings telling about the king's activities and it's very rare for us to see his family pictures like this, right?
Yes, all the photographs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and mural paintings, it comes from the painting of the professor, associate professor Ajahn Pricha Thautong, and he's a great artist.
Yes, and also the building here is from Mr. Rung Chandrabun. He's
Yeah.
also the artist of Lana too.
That's great.
And also at the back, we can see is that trees, we call virtual trees, represents the day that the king become to be our king of Thailand. Altogether, we have 21,915 leaves together. As you can see, very beautiful at the back.
Now I can see that why we should start from here at the Ho Kam Luang or the pavilion of the king.